Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out here to Ward 10 Ballpark Sports Complex, whatever you want to call it, Ward 10 Sports Complex. We'll go with that name, and I believe that's the actual name of it. My name is Chuck Perkins, and this is a 446 Sports presentation of Lady Indians softball. Yes, it is softball time again. It is the beginning of the season, and this is their first home game, actually their first game of the new season, 2023-2024 softball season. You see they're at home plate. That's a new look for you from last year. I added one more camera. We're hoping this is going to work out. So we'll see what happens here. I have a 3 cameras set up tonight for those techies that happen to be watching. 3 cameras set up. This is a home plate shot. I'll have my over the shoulder or the pitcher cam shot. And then I have my follow shot that will be my main one when there's action on the field, base runners, ball moving around, going to the different players, so on and so forth. So to get things underway, you see I'm going to leave it there on the dish, as they say. You see the umpires are there going over with the coaches, all the rules, regs, their little meeting they have their pregame meeting. But the Lady Indians will be facing the St. Joe Lady Eagles from Plocheville. And so I want to go over their lineup real quick for you. I know they'll call it out in a moment. I don't have the Lady Indians one just yet. He tried to send me a digital copy, but that's just not going to work for me because my phone is used for a scoreboard that you see there in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, and that is the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard, and we appreciate all of their support that they give us as well. And I'm going to try to adjust that to where it is has all the goodies at the bottom. There we go. Little bit higher up. There we go. Got it done. So for the Lady Eagles, what we're going to do, looks like we're doing a prayer and there it is, the national anthem. Get the mic back adjusted for my voice. And as you see, the Lady Indians are taking the field, so that means the Lady Eagles will be up to bat. In their batting order, number 1, and I'll put that up on the screen real quick so you can go around with it. Number 1, number 00, Duplessis, and she will be on the mound or in the circle, actually pitching. Then batting second is number 23, Scallon, who will be playing second base. Number 19, Gaucher, will be playing third. Number 99, Bernard, will be on first. Batting fifth is number 3, Quibido, and she is playing catcher. Next, batting sixth is number 2, and that is Link, who will be in left field. Then number 24, Pilgreen, and she'll be playing center field. Number 8, Coco, and she will be playing shortstop. And number 10, Lemoyne, will be playing over here in right field. We're getting ready to get underway here. We'll try to see how this looks real quick, give you a quick run around. Well, if I put it on the right, there we go. Quick run around here. So there's your pitcher cam. On the mound, it looks like it's Christina Lambert, number 25. That's strange. Okay. So they had a game last night, a basketball game last night, and first round playoff game Lady Indians won. They beat Bonneville, and to advance to the second round, which that game will be on Monday at St. Thomas More. So I see Lambert's out there. I see from basketball, I'm going to say that, and I see, oh goodness, Abby Troquail's there, and I'm looking to see Roberts over here in left field. Absolutely. So those three basketball starters did make it out here to the game. So they're here for the first game. That's a lot of dedication for those girls. Got some other ones here in just a moment. We'll see. So up to bat is number 00 Duplessis. First pitch in there is going to be low for ball one. They got some new scoreboards out here. Out here at Ward 10, they changed out the old one that they had there, and it's not as easy to keep up with the pitch count. That one's going to be outside. Oh, that one is called strike. Okay. Little delay on the call. That's okay. I'll just hold on just a few moments to make the call. Straight back up the middle. Relay over to first and is out. Good job there, Lady Indians. Get the first batter up, first batter out. Nicely done. And they give the traditional, if you will, I call the hoop-de-doo. I don't know what it's called exactly, but we'll call it a hoop-de-doo. Up to bat now is number 23, Scowlin, for the Lady Eagles. Lambert toes the rubber, rocks, and fires away, and that's going to be a ball. Reset the count real quick. Ball one out. There we go. Trying to get back in the groove of things, of keeping up with everything on the scoreboard as well. And we do appreciate everything Wallace Eye Associates. And it's not updating, so I'll have to try to reset that here in just a moment as well. Nice bunt there. We're going to bring it over. Throw out to Zoe Rowland, who transitioned over on that play from second to first to make the catch and secure the out. Second out. Oh, roll that out just a little bit. Catch the infield, see if I can get my scoreboard up to date where it's showing you everything. First one in there for a ball. Fouled off, strike one. That was a strike. I believe the scoreboard is up and rolling again, finally. Yes, indeed. Looks like 1 and 2 is the count. Unless I missed a pitch somewhere. That one's high. 2 and 2. Got a little wind. It's not bad. It's a beautiful afternoon to be playing softball. It's not too hot. Really nice little breeze, about a 10 to 11 mile an hour breeze from what I saw earlier. 67 degrees. Fouls that one off. Okay, they're keeping it. It is 2 outs, okay? We did get that. Let's reset the pitch count, or not the pitch count, but the balls and strikes. That one scooted off there to the left-hand side of the plate. That's from where we're looking at for ball one. There we go. Glad you've joined us. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Greatly appreciate that. Helps us out a whole bunch. There's a shot. It's going to look like it's going to go foul. I believe that's LT, Lauren Taylor, over there on first base, chasing that one over, watching it go over the fence. Foul ball fence, that is. Back to the pitcher cam. A gentle swing on that one. That one came back at the camera. Been neat to have that one on there to watch it come back at me. A little bit of the fence in it. It must have moved just a little bit off of maybe when it's hit the back somewhere. We'll see what happens here. Count is full, and that's going to put a runner on base. We'll go ahead and reset that count. There we go. I do need to do my white balance on my cameras. Hadn't done that since covering the basketball game last night. Let's see, it's a little bit off on the colors. We'll get that remedied here in just a few moments. That one's in there for a strike. As I look around the parking lot to find something white to white balance it on. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike two. There we go. 0-2 is the count, 2 outs. We're base runner on first. Throws that one in the turf. Base runner safely back over there on first. Back in the box. Lambert toes the rubber. Rocks and fires away. And that one's fouled off, out of play. See, Conley Hanley's out here in center field with me again this year. That's some chatter. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be strike three, and that'll retire the side and clear the bases out here. So after one inning of play, there was one left on and no runs scored. Score is still 0-0. Tioga Lady Indians coming up for their first at-bat here in the first inning. We'll be back in just a few moments. This is Chuck Perkins. You're watching a 446 Sports presentation of Lady Indian softball.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, certified transmission.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
This month, as we gather with the ones we love, let's take a moment to give thanks for the blessings in our lives. When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust those who care about your family as much as you do.
I'm Jason Hawk, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm here to help you protect what you hold dear.
Whether auto, home, or life, have peace of mind knowing that your family is covered today, tomorrow, and for years to come. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
We are back live, and first batter up here for the Lady Eagles just stepped in the box. That's the first pitch of the second inning, and we're making that adjustment now. We're in the top of the second, and that one goes in there for a strike by Lambert. Really looking forward to this getting started again. Was really excited about softball and baseball season getting underway. We at 446 Sports have a lot going on. That one stays fair. Over there is Kuti. She throws in, misses the relay person, and ends up with a triple over there. That was number 3, Quibido, that put a stick on the ball. Good hit. Now batting is number 2, Link. That one up high. Swing it. That is calling it 1-1 on the scoreboard. I thought that was 0-2. I'm going to trust him up in the press box to have it right. It looked like it was just outside. 2-1 count. Base runner on third. There's a strike 2. 2-2 is the count. Again, like I was saying earlier, we're excited about getting baseball and softball season underway. And watch it over there on YouTube. Please give us a share, or a like and a share. And mostly we just need you to subscribe. But watching it on there would be good. We'd really enjoy that. That's a swing and a miss. That'll register the first out. On the Lady Eagles. And up to bat now is number 24 is Pilgreen, who is out here in center field with me. You see over here on third base, number 3 still. Pilgreen stepping into the box. But yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Even if you prefer watching it on Facebook, that's fine. But just if you would jump over to our YouTube channel and give us a subscribe there. It really helps us out, gets our numbers up, and pushes our videos up a little bit ahead of everybody else's. Doesn't cost you a single cent whatsoever. That was tipped back for strike 1. But it doesn't cost you a single cent or 20 cents. It doesn't cost you anything. It's absolutely free to subscribe. And it's a great place, just like with even if you're watching on Facebook, on the comments, if you would just, we'd love to see that who you're supporting, or maybe it's a player, it's a team, whatnot. Just give them shout-outs. It's always good to see. That one must have been a little bit high, left a little bit high as ball one for your comments. So we love to see those comments that showing your support for your team and your athlete or player that is on that is playing. Having fouled straight back. Makes it 1-2. Base runner still on third. One out in this top of the second. As you see there on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard, bottom left-hand corner of your screen. In the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see Valex. Valex Federal Credit Union, who is our title sponsor. We appreciate everything Valex has done for us and partnered with us. Believe in the message that that we have here. Left that one out as well. That's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Appreciate Valex. If you're looking for a financial institution fed up with the one that you have, look up Valex Federal Credit Union. You can find them at valexfcu.org on the web and find a location near you. That one's fouled straight back. Find a location near you and go in and see them. See about getting a umpire checking the ball after it hit the fence. For Lambert. Also in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, you see all of our other sponsors rotating around there. We couldn't do a bit of this without any of their help. And we're glad that they have chose to advertise with us here on 446 Sports and become a sponsor, part of the 446 Sports family. Perhaps you would like to do that, or you know a business that is looking to celebrate and promote high school sports in the central Louisiana area. Look us up, 446sports.com. You can contact me at Chuck at 446sports. Chuck at 446sports.com or Doug at 446sports.com to talk to us about your advertising needs and availability and what kind of packages that we have available for you. Count is, looks like 2-0. Yep. There it is, 2-0, 2 outs. Starting here with the Lady Indians, I'm looking for a couple of extra advertisers myself. That looks like a pretty pitch, but he's calling that one a little high, so. Got a couple of good thoughts. Some special advertising spots that we get a lot of call-outs throughout a game, so give me a shout-out. And that's going to send her to first base, and that's going to put one at the corners. Getting a runner in. I guess they're changing somebody out there. Looks like number 11 coming in, and that's either Mesh or Miche. I know people with the same last name spelled, and they pronounce it differently. So I'm going to say it both ways. It's either Mesh or Miche, number 11 there. I like saying it as Miche. I don't know if that's correct for this family, but I like Miche just because it's that good French name that rolls off there. But I did not hear the batter. I think that's number 8, Coco, I believe. Up to bat now. Fouled back into and hit the batter, but she was in the box, so just counts as a foul ball. Base runner is on the run from first to second. Obviously, you got to run because there's no room for 2 at 1. Wow, how about those numbers? Did she go is the question. And he's saying no, so that's 1 ball, 1 strike. Base runner advances over here. That's number 8 on second base. That's Coco, so that must be Lemoyne batting right now. She takes a swing at it, and that is strike 2. And she thought that was it for her, I'm assuming. There are 2 outs. 1 ball, 1 strike is our count. Top of the second, 0-0. However, Lady Eagles do have 2 on base. And that's going to retire the side, leaving 2 on base for the Lady Eagles. Lady Indians scoot on into the dugout and get ready to come to bat here at the bottom of the second. My name is Chuck Perkins. This is a 446 Sports presentation of Lady Indians softball. We'll be right back.
This month, as we gather with the ones we love, let's take a moment to give thanks for the blessings in our lives. When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust those who care about your family as much as you do.
I'm Jason Hawk, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm here to help you protect what you hold dear.
Whether auto, home, or life, have peace of mind knowing that your family is covered today, tomorrow, and for years to come. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
Time for a red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
We're going to go ahead and come right back in because ran a little long on the commercial. Still learning the internals of the movement here. Now batting is Christina Lambert for the Lady Indians. She stepped up there, and that first pitch in there is a ball. It's just bottom of the second, as you see on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. On the bottom left-hand corner of your screen is 0-0. He's calling that one a strike. 1-1 is the count. Scoreboard shows it's the third inning. They got to make that correction. It is definitely the bottom of the second. Lambert gets a hold of that one, but it's going over the fence, just one behind the plate. Fouls that one straight back. You see her there stepping up into the box. Left-handed batter she is. Tipped and fouled it right into the glove, and that's going to register out number 1. Out number 1 for the Lady Indians. There we go. Got the announcer squared away as to who's batting. That's number 16, Conley Hanley. Had Shoelace's pitch there is registered ball 1. Spoke to several of the parents. They were excited about starting up softball season, and actually had some of the girls ask me when I was putting the dish cam, this one coming out here to center field, scooped up there, thrown into second to hold the runner at first. Nice job out here by the Lady Eagles. Quick fielding and getting the ball in. So that is Conley Hanley on first. This is junior number 2, Caitlin Roberts, who plays left field. Stepping into bat. Heard that one called strike from here. That was a faux show. 0-1 is the count, 1 out. Base runner there on first. Trying to get the hang of these cameras and little switching Usually do not have to do that. Whoops, too far. Missed the ball. The shortstop did on the attempted tag, but the second baseman quickly back behind her to back her up to stop the ball from traveling further out center field. And actually center field here, number 24, had tracked it well as well. There we go. Yeah, try saying that 74 times fast. That's 0-2 is the count now. Roberts fouls that one off. Just outside the third base line. Thinking I'm going to have to change the order of my cameras. Great fielding there by the second baseman, number 23 for the Lady Eagles. That's Scallon to get Kayla Roberts out. But that pushes our base runner, number 16, over to third. Let me make that adjustment there. All righty. And so that's Lauren Taylor, number 6, into bat. Let's get that back like that. Sounded like it was off the handle, and that gets her a free base down the line, all the way to first. Hit by pitch, advances her. Megan Brown, had a nice conversation with her yesterday at practice, or the day before yesterday, I think, at practice. Base runners at first and third for the Lady Indians. We should see her on the run here in just a moment. We'll see what happens. Wait for this first pitch. Yep, there she goes. Just kind of waddles in there real easily. Very good. Haven't put the pitch on the board just yet, but I'm going to mark it as a ball until we get it corrected up there. And change the bases runners. There we go. Anyway, Megan Brown, we were talking to her. She's just as country as I'll get out. By golly, I tell you what. And there's a missed ball by the catcher, but that's going to hold your base runners up here, second and third. Didn't wander off too far. Called that one a strike, so it's 3-1 is the count. There we go. But anyway, she's just as country as I'll get out, and so we was talking to her about. She said, "People say I talk funny, have a weird accent." I said, "Oh, not at all." She swung on that one, and that one's coming home for a base. There we go for the Lady Indians. Got one in, and that'll advance the runner from second to third as well. And look at there, Megan, me getting to talk about you a little bit and just how country you are. You got a full count, but you got a base runner in by being patient up there. And you'll get a free base out on that one as well. But we got to talking to her. I said, "Say rice." She said, "Rice." I said, "What about white rice?" "White rice." "Rice." She said, "White rice." And I said, "There you go. You just as country as the day is long, girl." And so she's getting her courtesy runner in. That looks like number, oh goodness, she turned too quick on me. Having a little conference at the mound with the girls there for the Lady Eagles. Trying to see who Megan's runner is there. Mom was asking about having something to talk about Megan or go back and show it to her because she had a whole thing last year, and Megan stuck it out and grew up a lot and had a good chat with Dad before the game, and we're so happy and still praying for Megan's mom, but she looks like she's doing so much better now. And saw her out here at the ballpark, and it's good to see her up and moving around after all the medical things that she had to deal with. That's number 5 for the Lady Indians, in to run for Mahagan Brown. By golly. Advances her over to second. The first pitch in was actually a strike, okay? That one's up high. Runner's coming in, and she gets in easily. Runs across the plate, I see. Not having to slide. And that's going to advance the runner over to third, so that's going to give Tioga a second score. Tioga's leading this one 2-0 in the bottom of the second. And that is Bailey Middleton up to bat, in case we missed that earlier announcing it. That's a strike there. That was a pretty pitch. 1-2 is your count. 2-0. Lady Indians lead 2-0 right now. Bottom of the second. That's a big shot coming out here. Center fielder. That's Pilgrim. Gloves the ball. Retires the side. Not before the Lady Indians got 2 across to take the lead here. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching a 446 Sports presentation of Lady Indians softball.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
At Certified Transmission, you can count on our certified mechanics with over 35 years experience to get your vehicle fixed right and get you back on the road.
Got transmission problems? Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
We are back to live action here at Ward 10's, not softball. You're watching softball, but here at the Ward 10 Sports Complex. Woo. But you are watching Lady Indians softball, and we are in the top of the third with the Lady Eagles up to bat. I did not hear the call out of who the number was, but I believe that is 00 Duplessis, the pitcher, is batting now. That first pitch in, a ball from Lambert. Okay. I was wondering, we have a little step out there, but it's to let the third base coach get around there for the Lady Eagles. He was going to just wait till she finishes the bat, but umpire said, nope, come on. Another ball 2 there. Lights are on out here. Beautiful fields and complex out here by Ward 10. They do a great job. Just about everything. Well, actually, not just about everything. Excuse me. There's a shot. Goodness, I missed catching that one. I was in the middle of a cough, but that one line drived over to Zoe Rowland at second base, and she puts the glove on the ball. Another reason she's going out there to Grambling State University for softball. Nicely done there, being alert and aware and quick. There she is again, puts the glove on the ball, transitions that ball over to first for the second out of the inning. I'm going to pull a Doug Gann and like a coach's show and tell him pull my glasses down if you could see me, but since you can't, I'm just going to tell you, pull my glasses down and said, look, all of you on the opposing team, you might not want to hit it in her direction. There's strike one. Stepping up to the plate. A little low on that one. A little low. That's okay. 1-1's the count. 1 out. 2 outs. 2 outs already here. The top of the third. Left that one up a little bit high for her. See if she would chase it. Not a bad pitch at all. Got a little bit area to work for. Not a bad pitch. Not a bad pitch at all. Gets into the plate there. Steps up into the box, rather up to the plate. Rocks and fires as Lambert. That one's a little low. It bounces just before it hits the plate. Could have just slipped out of her hands a little bit. Roland comes up to her and gives her a little bit of encouragement. Senior to senior there. Got several of them out here for Coach Woodard. Got her swinging on that one. That's strike two. That's 2-2, 3-2 rather. Full count. 2 outs. As they call this one, the payoff pitch, but or she's going to battle, one of the two. Maybe number 23, Scallon. I'm not sure. No, it can't be. Got her swinging on that one. Does indeed, and that's going to retire the side. No hits, no runs, obviously. And 3 up, 3 down. That's the easiest way to put that. My name is Chuck Perkins. You're watching the 446 Sports presentation of Tioga Lady Indians softball. We'll be back in just a moment.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
At Certified Transmission, you can count on our certified mechanics with over 35 years experience to get your vehicle fixed right and get you back on the road.
Got transmission problems? Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
Welcome out here to Ward 10 Ballpark. Even though it says it is 10 till 6 p.m., we just had an immediate sunlight burst. No, actually, what they did is they must have found the other lights that needed to be turned on, and they got those on, and it's made a big difference on this field. It's mighty bright out here right now. Stepping up the plate right now is Zoe Rowland up to bat. First pitch looks like it is outside, ball 1. Pause for just a moment there on calling that one because sometimes they call those a little bit outside, and I'm assuming this umpire, that's one of the calls that they have made. That's ball 2, looks like. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know if you can tell by that camera the difference of the picture that we had just a few moments ago before we went to break. There's Zoe Rowland connecting on that one. And that one's going to hit over here in right field. And she's all the way around already to third base. There it is, finally focused before they even get it to the infield. But it was transitioning in as she was getting to third. Coach was giving her a chance to get her breath. Let's see who this is, if I can get a number real quick. Number 15, I believe. It's possible. The line shot down there down the outfield, but foul ball. They'll get that one back in. We'll hold that camera there up on third. Yep, that's number 15. That must be Troquel. I believe is her number. She gets a hold of that one out here. And it gets by the center fielder. One's going to score for sure. She was on third, and that's pushing Troquel all the way over to third base. Stand-up triple for Troquel. Nicely done, Lady Indians. Puts one across the board. I could have just left that there. I don't know why. Changing bases. Changing, got a conference on the in the circle here with the Lady Eagles coach. And Coach Woodard having a little conference with his girls there on the side as well. His Grace Turlington, there you see with the knee brace on. She's coming up to bat. You see the back of Troquel and number 25 turning around there. I think that's either I think that is Lambert. Trying to remember the numbers without a lineup sheet. Fouled back by Turlington. Strike one. In warm-ups today, right before the game, she crushed several of them. And my my pitching, my behind-the-dish cam is a little bit out of sorts now. She laid off of that one, thankfully. So here's what you're looking at. Yep, nice shot at the sky. So I'm going to have to find a better mount for it. Again, it's just trial and error at this point. Had it mounted to the fence, but there's a lot of movement on that fence when the ball hits it. So it wasn't on there real secure, but I did have it strapped onto it. But, you know, vibrations and movement. There we go. We got Troquel over here on third waiting to go in. As soon as Turlington gives her that chance. On the inside. That's 3-1. 3-1 is the count now. Had an assistant, I'd have them run up there and adjust the camera, but oh, that took it on the left leg there. Does Turlington. Let's check on her here. There she is. She's walking it off, hopping it around. Have to talk to her about that when I see her at lunch on Monday. She usually comes out and visit me in the courtyard. I don't know what that is. We're going to have to that stretches or just giving thumbs up. She's a silly girl. Silly girl. Sweet girl. Junior. Looks for a lot of softball fun from her coming up. So we'll bring this back over here on third in case they try to make a play down here. Yep. Troquel slides in. And as you see there on the transition, there's Grace Turlington makes it over to second. So that's a score or advance over to second. Let's reset the ball strike count. There we go. Back on board. 1-0 is the count. That was another ball. We'll start with it there. So pop up. Shortstop goes over, makes the glove, puts the glove on it, and catches it. That's going to retire that batter and adding out number 1. Now batting is number 16, Conley Hanley. She has one of the coolest songs for her walk-up. That is Big John. Always enjoyed listening to that song. She pops that one, and it's going to go foul. Alrighty. Second to first gets the out. Grace Turlington will advance over to third. Going to advance the runner there. 2 outs, however. That brings Caitlin Roberts, number 2, the junior, here for the Lady Indians, brings her up to bat. That's a strike 1. Ball 1, Turlington over here at third. 1-1 is the count. 2 outs. Turlington on third. Laid off of that one does Roberts. High. 2-1 is the count. A lot going on here. Single solo broadcast tonight. And that one's going to stay fair. Get out here. Oh, and he gets past the left fielder. Goodness. Turlington made it in. Roberts making a run for home and gets in there with an in-the-park home run by Roberts. Wow, what a shot. What fine base running she's doing there. Goodness gracious. Getting high fives by the coaches there. Great job, KK Roberts. In-the-park home run. Put 2 more on the board. All righty. Watch that one inside and low. Ball 1. Good inning here by the Lady Indians this bottom of the third. Pitch high. Ball 2. 2 outs. Scoreboard's having a little bit of difficulty. From what I understand, they told me it was it's really difficult, that controls up there for it. There's a shot coming straight out here. Center fielder slips down. But she has already proven that she can throw the ball, so that's going to keep. That'll keep our runner at first. And there is Megan Brown stepping up to the plate. Also the catcher for the Lady Indians. Sophomore at that. Base runner at first. All right. Nice throw in, but great running and slide, just beating out the throw. Change that base runner position from first to second. There we go. I believe that's, we'll say that's 2 balls. That should have been in there for a strike. Just holding up the count, and I was looking away. Doggone it. Calls that one a strike as well. That's assuming strike 2. Kind of a changeup looped in there, dropped in. So it's got to be 3 and 2 on the board. They show 3 and 1. That one's fouled off. For sure it's 3 and 2 now. Fouled out into the parking lot. Great place for an advertiser to have the name for every foul ball. Would love to have you on here. Look me up, Chuck at 446sports.com. Sign you up. Every foul ball would get your name mentioned. Would also love to have a title sponsor for the Lady Indian softball. We have one for 446 Sports. But if you just love Lady Indian softball, great place for you to have a title sponsor spot. Come and see me, Chuck, at 446sports.com. Watch that one, and the base runner advances over to third on that walk. As being aware, and you heard the announcer there, Bailey Middleton, and there is the substitute runner for Megan Brown, since she's catching, is in. All righty. Probably will have a runner here from first to second with, shouldn't be a challenge with a base runner on third. But we will see. Yep, here she comes. There she is. Looks like, is that number 5? Yeah, that's number 5. All right. So we have runners at second and third now. And reset that. 1 and 1 is the count. Oops, not 4 and 3. Good gracious. Interesting thing about this program is it doesn't know to stop. I wanted to reset, so I was just to back it down there. That says 2 and 1 up there on the scoreboard. Sorry, I hadn't done a better job of keeping up with it here myself. It's a nice shot right up the middle, gloved by the shortstop over to first in time to get the runner without scoring any extra runs there from the Lady Indians. After 3 complete now, the Lady Indians are leading this 6-0, fixing to go into the 4th. See what the Lady Eagles can come up with in this 4th inning. You're watching a 446 Sports presentation of Lady Indian softball.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
We are coming back live here to the Ward 10's sports complex out here in Ball, Louisiana, home of the Lady Indians softball, which you're watching, and also Indian baseball just down the way at their field. Matter of fact, they are the only field left in this complex that has a grass field. Everybody else, all the other fields have been updated to grass fields. Now batting is number 99, and that is Bernard is up to bat now. All been updated to turf fields, rather, and all have LED lighting. So I can tell you this is a fine, fine facility out here made available by all the people that live out here in this Ward 10 area to pass the bond that helped them do that. Show great showmanship of good management of funds and resources, making it available for the community, and brings in a lot of tournaments. We get schools from Grant and Buckeye and all over the place. It'll schedule their tournaments to be played here because you don't have to worry so much about rainouts. Now, the outfields are still grass, and so if you have a good torrential rain, even though they drain well, you might have a little bit of delay there. 2-0 is the count. That one's chipped over to Roland, over to first. Out, registered, pass it around the horn a minute, and they'll be back at it in just a moment. So that's out number one in this top of the fourth inning, as you see on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard, the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. So now batting that was 99. It should be Quibido, number 3, up to bat for the Lady Eagles. That pitch is high. Let's reset that. Ball 1. That's a strike one. The 1-1 is a count. Nicely done there by Lambert in the circle. First game, I'm working out some kinks, being a solo production, play-by-play, a little bit of everything going on out here. Oh, what a catch. Where'd she go? Goodness gracious. What a snag. I didn't catch her for, oh my gosh, she's going to be so mad at me that I didn't get that on film. But I did see it. She dove out there, laid out there as the ball was trying to get past her. But she did catch it. That is Kaylee Cootie over here in right field. I'll see if she'll look up and give me a thumbs up here in a moment. She's trying to get all of her wardrobe back on, you know, as these girls like to do. Get her hat back on just right and getting a timeout on the field. Nicely done. Good job there, Kaylee Cootie. She'll be upset that I had the camera on her. She's interested if I saw it, but not so much the camera being on her. She doesn't like that. That's it's 2 outs. That is was listed as a ball. Okay, must have been a little high for the umpire. That one's low for sure. Ball 2. My little bride. She is awesome. She's my sweet Valentine, my sweet little bride. She brought me coffee because I was out here setting up for this. She loves me, and I love her. Lambert having a difficult time with this batter trying to find the zone. Indians lead this one 6-0 here in the top of the fourth. 2 outs. Go ahead and retire this one, though. And that's going to push her on base, though. Free base. Not something Coach Wooder's going to like to see, I'm sure. Or Coach Ken, I think, works with pitching. Or Coach, I think Coach Ken does the pitching. So this batting is number 24. I hear him over there in the chatterbox. Comes up looking. No advancement by the runner. That's strike. Thank you. Lambert found her way back. That's Pilgreen, our center fielder for the Lady Eagles, up to bat. She drives that one out here to the left field, and out is the call. Nice relay in there from Kuti. Called that one, got it to the relay that was Troquil at short, and then over to third, and to make the tag to get the base runner out. Nicely done there, Lady Indians. And after 3.5 now, the Lady Indians are leading 6-0. We'll be back in just a minute. You're watching a 446 presentation of Lady Indians softball.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
Welcome back to live action here in Ward 10 Sports Complex. I'm stuck on the softball thing. I was wanting to call it during soccer, but here we are. Zoe rolling up to bat now in the bottom of the fourth. Ball one is the first pitch. Yeah, it's such a struggle in soccer. I usually don't call a lot of soccer, and I guess in my brain, at least this is my defense, that transitioning usually happens from basketball straight into baseball, softball. She fouls that one out and away over that first base fence. Fouled away, rather. And so that's every time I was helping them with a soccer broadcast, or we were doing soccer broadcasts, I kept trying to throw the word softball in there. So, yeah. So now I'm in softball. Hopefully I don't stumble over that. Oh, what a nice hit there by Roland. And it hits off the wall, high off the wall. So that didn't miss going over by far. She got a good hit on that ball and brings her into second base. Good double shot there by Roland for the Lady Indians. Starting out leadoff hitter in the bottom of the fourth here. That is Abby Troquil up there. Call ball 1, looks like, on the scoreboard. So I'll adjust mine as well. Here's strike 1, so it's 1-1 is the count. Rolling safely back here to second after that. You see her there. Nice lead off there by Roland. That one way outside. Might have been an opportunity to try to catch her on that lead off, but there's nobody there to protect the bag right now. So she can get way out there and just kind of tease them a little bit, if you will. That one's fouled back out off of that right field line as well there by Troquil. It's going to bring the count even, 2-2. The Lady Indians, like I said, they are still in the basketball playoffs. They just started last night, round 1. Swings that bat out there. Pitcher did a nice job of presenting it in just the right height, but just far enough out of reach of Troquil to register the strikeout on swinging. Up to bat now is not Troquil, Turlington, the junior. And wasn't going to say hard hitting, but she was hit hard. Again, that's the second time she has been tattooed with the softball. Not giving her much on that one. Caught her more, looked like more on the muscle part of the leg, and not so much on like a bony part. Great song there. Beautiful morning. We got runners at first and second with 1 out. And it's nice shot down left field. Left fielder does get the glove on the ball and grab it, but that does get rolling in for the score for the Lady Indians. That will push them up 7-0. Base runners continue to be on first and second. And there's a courtesy runner coming in. It's Conley Hanley, because I know that song, Big Dad John. Have to get a microphone once I figure out how to secure my dish cam back there. Get me a microphone to hear some of that lovely music. The only problem is when we play music, especially if you're watching on Facebook, they can shut us down on Facebook. So encourage people to go to YouTube to watch it. There's a good shot. And it's going to bounce foul just outside that third base line. So they got a courtesy runner in for Turlington. No, Turlington's over here on second. Never mind. So that should be a 1-1 is the count. Yep, with 1 out. Base runners on first and second. Fouls that one straight back up into the fencing there. Behind the plate, Hump is calling for some ball to put in his bag. They've got one here over here on the left, on the first base side that they got thrown in. They're trying to say, hey, we got one right here, we got one. It must have been one of the fouled off ball that they went and retrieved. There was a couple of them that went off that first base line side. That one is outside. The pitches count now. It's 2-2. I missed that one earlier. Foul ball down third base side. Get the dugout to clean a little bit and move around. Might have had their Fitbit watches on that was telling them, hey, you need to get up and move. Your stand time. It's time to get up and stand. That's what mine tells me every once in a while. And then I get that notification at the end of the day saying my stand time was accomplished. So I'm a teacher. I stand a lot. That one's fouled off over there on that first base side. Again, it'll be retrieved and brought back in. 2-2 is still your count. Got one to play with here. See what she does. Gets sets, rocks, and fires. That one fouled off again. Down third base line, making its way out here to the left fielder who gets it back in to play. There we go. Pitcher enters back the circle or re-enters the circle. Nightfall has set here at in Ball, Louisiana. The War 10 Sports Complex. Temperature has not fallen much. Again, down that, fouling off. I believe she's going to make a good connection here in just a few moments. Nightfall has set in. Temperature hasn't fallen. Like I said, it's only 65 degrees. Great softball weather, really. We've been out here like this weekend. The temperature's going to drop off drastically. Ball 3 there. That was that one that she had to play with. Temperature's going to drop off. Supposed to get some rain in late tonight and bring in a cold front. It's going to drop down to about 30 in the morning or overnight. Maybe not tonight, but either Saturday morning or Sunday morning. Wake up to about 30 degrees. That ball gets past the left fielder. She struggles getting that one in the glove. They're trying to make a play at home. Too high, but in too slow to get our runners in. So that scores 2 RBIs there for Hanley. Big John. 2 RBIs. That gets her over to third. 9-0 here for the Lady Indians. Watch that one go straight down the pike. Only 1 out on the board here for the Lady Indians. Not sure if they got the message there in Plocheville for the St. Joe that if they couldn't make it up here, they do have a nice crowd over there in the stands and a good crowd there, obviously, for the Lady Indians. A good home crowd. They always follow well. And they travel well with them. Very supportive fan base and parents group that sticks with these Lady Indians, and it looks like there's a good one there for St. Joe, the Lady Eagles as well. Not in time over to first from Short. Not in time to get her. Lauren Taylor stepping up to bat, and that scores 1 more run for the Lady Indians. That puts it at, should be at 10 on my count that I'm showing. And I'm assuming the same rules still apply. 15 after 3, but 10 after 5 on the run ruling. Let's get the scoreboard fixed here. There we go. Slides safely in. As you can see, that assist of the turf to scamper across there well. That's number 2 for the Lady Indians in there. There's a shot out here to center field. She's getting under it, and she puts the glove on it. Throw in, not in time. Base runner advances all the way over to third, though. That puts two out. Base runner at third. Megan Brown stepping up to bat here for the Lady Indians in the bottom of the fourth. I'm sure one of the parents will go in there and see, once they see the scoreboard, will make a correction. And if they don't, I'm off on my count. I've been really impressed with my my dish cam. It's worked out well. It's still very live, but unfortunately, it doesn't remote move for me. So I'm going to have to figure out a more secure way of mounting that on the fencing. I think it's a 1-1 is the count. Fouled that first one off. I believe that second one was a ball. Two outs. Brown fouls that one off down the third base line. Out there amongst the cars. Again, great place for the right sponsor. Get your name mentioned every time foul ball goes out there. Give me a call. Look me up. Chuck at 446sports.com. Megan Brown chop shot that one, and it's going foul ball. Hits the awning that's adorning the Indian fan base that you see there in your camera view as they're sitting all around that lower edge there. And a few maybe over here on the other side as well. I have a 1-2 count, and she's hits that one. Misses the tag. The first baseman was trying to reach out and get the tag, but Megan Brown and her fast little feet get her to first base in time and scores a run there for the Lady Indians. I'm going to mark it at 11. They still show it at 10. I'm sure there'll be correction coming here moment. And it looks like number 5 was her replacement runner or her courtesy runner, since Megan Brown is the catcher. They do that for the catcher and the pitcher for sure. So I know that song because I helped make these things, and that's that Bay Bay Bay, whatever. That is Bailey Middleton. That's up to bat now. Middleton with a shot out here that's going to find its way to the wall between left and center. And she's making her way to third, slide in safely, and not before she gets an RBI as well that comes across the plate by not Megan Brown, but Bailey Middleton. Stepping up to the plate, number 12, Zoe Rowland. There they go. Now they got it fixed on the scoreboard. They knew I was correct. Thank you, folks. Zoe rolling up the bat here. Let's see what she does with this one. She smashes that one pretty hard, but the center fielder's out here, settles under it, finds it, gloves it, and retires the side. Nicely done there by Pilgreen for the Lady Eagles. So after 4 complete, the Lady Indians are leading this one 12-0. 12-0. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching Lady Indian Softball right here on 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you could save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
We're back live here in Ward 10 Sports Complex where the Lady Indians are playing host to, in the beginning of their softball season, they're playing host to the St. Joe Lady Eagles from Plocheville. Have a new pitcher in there. That looks like Kayla Roberts pitching on the mound now. Replaced Lambert. Trying to see who's over here in left field now. I don't know that one just yet. I have to see a number on her, but anyhow, that first pitch in there for a strike. Roberts zings that second one in there, showing, hey, I can be a closer, and I am. Called on for many things. She plays left field. She plays Lady Indian basketball, and she's also playing as a pitcher now. And she did that last year as well. And got her swinging. Registers that strikeout, out number one of this top of the fifth inning. Lady Indians know if they can secure these 3 outs without giving up 3 runs, they get to go to the house a little early and start their weekend, and I guess go get some blankets and jackets and maybe light the fireplace because, like I said, it's going to get cold, and at least get out of here before the rain gets here. I would be much appreciative of that. That one, she left that one up a little bit high. That would have been over her head as well. Set, rocks, and fires. That one in there. There you go. Strike one. 1-1 is the count. 1 out. Top of the fifth here. Lady Indians are leading 12-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That's 1-2 is the count. Robert's got a lot of motivation going on right now. She's fired up in that circle. And that's got these Lady Indians out here in the outfield that are very happy and excited. You can hear the chatter. There's a little chat bunt, but it goes foul. One and two still the count. Roberts waiting patiently. Here she goes, sets, rocks, fires, and gets her swinging. That's the second strikeout registered there by Roberts. Yes, KK Roberts. Got her center fielder out here, Conley Hanley, and she gives the whoop because everybody from the infield does it too. Now batting number 00 for the Lady Eagles, and that is the top of the lineout. That is Duplessis. Called a ball on that one. A little high and inside, I believe. 2 outs. Top of the fifth. Lady Indians are leading the Lady Eagles 12-0. My goodness, I've got a little excitement as well. Ball 2. Nope, 1-1. Had to glance over at the on-site scoreboard to catch up there. Oh, left that one up a little high. Position-wise, inside-outside, it was a good spot, just a little bit high. 2-1 is the count. There's a strike. That's 2-2. Umpire's been very consistent about that spot. Just absolutely loves that that placement of the ball. Roberts here again, rocks and fires in there, and then she strikes him out just looking at it. And that's going to retire the side. I believe that's going to call the ball game because that is 12-0 here in the 5th. Oh, the count on the board was wrong. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's see here. Zoom in here, see if we can find out what's going on. Okay, so must have just been that extra strike that was up there before. Must have been left over from the last time, didn't get cleared off. So we are at 2-2 is the count, or 3-2 maybe, according to the board now. I'm assuming that's correct. Call it 3-2, what they have there. Robert set, rocks, fires, and now that one is in there. There we go, the same excitement again as she caught her looking. A good K strikeout there for KK Roberts, and that'll retire the side, and that's going to wind this one up. Here for the Lady Indians, they take this one in 4.5 innings, 12-0 over the St. Joe Lady Eagles. My goodness, what a great way to start out the year. St. Joe has a lot coming for them too as well. You can see that's a well-defined group of girls that are going to be playing. They are a oh goodness, I know they are select 5, if I remember correctly, from the looking at the schedule earlier. So they're select 5, but you can see that they're gonna handle business well, I believe, in that division that they're in their classification for their district. Look for great things to come out of that St. Joe group, and that's one of the reasons that Coach Woodard schedules who he does, because he wants to improve his girls. He wants his girls to have challenges and to get better each time. So he does try to get them the best of the best if they'll play, and he does want to do that for his girls. So that is going to wrap it up here for us here, and then they're going over. We'll do this, catch this. They'll do their alma mater to the fan base, as they always do. We won't be able to catch it, but we'll just see a little bit of it here from this side, and I'll have to get up and on my camera. I don't know where it's at. I don't see it where it was, but I don't. So they're doing the alma mater there. I'm going to wrap it up. That's going to wrap it up here for me, Chuck Perkins at 446sports.com with the Lady Indians softball. Look for the next time. If you will subscribe, ring the bell on YouTube, and give us a like and a share. We appreciate that. And Facebook, the same thing. If you'll get on our Facebook page, either one of those will tell you when the next time that we're going to be going live. We have a lot of things going on. We have several different teams and sports that we are covering in this baseball, softball season that is just now getting underway. So if you want to follow one of the teams that we broadcast for, by all means, follow us here on 446 Sports, because we try to bring you the best ESPN-esque as we can for your viewing pleasure. Hope you've enjoyed the show here. My name again is Chuck Perkins with 446sports.com, and see you and have a good night, and God bless.